Tribal Combat tomorrow.
That's it. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Saturday Sports Show with me, Ralph Williams, Pensman Sports, Brian Pettit, and soon to be on the show here in a few moments, Leo Haggerty. We're supposed to have guest Mike Sisak with us today, but he was having technical difficulties and could not be on the show with us this morning. My name is Ralph Williams. I am the host of the Saturday Sports Show, and yeah, what do you want to talk about? Let me talk to you. And I am the revolutionary. I am the visionary. I am Ralph Williams, and acknowledge me. All right. It's a great morning this morning here. We got a lot to talk about: NBA playoffs, the NHL. We're also going to be talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers. Breaking news, and I have that for you this morning as well. Pensman will be talking about the Yankees and some other stuff. Brian will be talking about the Chicago Cubs, who were on a 10-game losing streak till they met the Pirates and beat them for 2 games. So we got a lot to talk about this morning. And don't forget, tomorrow, the UFL Weekly at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. We'll be on for the UFL Weekly. Playoffs are coming up. And then also the United Bowl, they call it now. That's coming up as well. But I want to share something with everybody today. Start next week, starting in June. Lots of changes going on in RW Media Productions. Once again, we're constantly making changes based on some stuff that is going on and some things that we need to do. So we have had a lot of changes, and we're going to make some starting June 1st. We have some changes coming up. Here's one of them. The new name for the Saturday morning sports show will be this. I can get it to go. Here we go. What in the world? Oh, well. No, it's obviously not moving here. It is? It's not up on my screen.
Yeah, it's moving.
Let me try again.
It's up on our
okay, there we go. All right, it's called the Saturday Sports Blast. We start next week with this with the name of the show. So the new name for this show will be the Saturday Sports Blast. It will no longer be the Saturday Sports Show. So I just want to let everyone know that. All right, let's get started tonight. This morning, Pensman Sports. Go ahead, Pensman. It's great to have you on this morning. How are you? Tell everybody how they can get a hold of you and what's going on.
I am Pensman Sports. I cover the Yankees, the Steelers, the Penguins, and the New York Knicks. And I'm good. YouTube and me on email at pensmansports@gmail.com.
All right, Brian Pettit, welcome to the show this morning. Brian, tell everybody how they can get a hold of you and what's going on.
I am actually at my mom's house, so we're in Studio B outside, looking in her backyard. So yeah, that's where we are. This is Studio B. And Pensman said, "Oh, you're gonna look like Pat McAfee." Yeah, well, Well, I'm trying not to be him, but anyway. No, you can find me on social media at Sports Break Media on any of the platforms. The only thing is on X, just look for me at 27 Sports Break. That's where you can find me on X, and everything else is just on social media, just on Sports Break Media. So that's where you can find me.
All right, now let's get started here. We have the NBA playoffs happening, and what's going on with the NBA playoffs is we have the Knicks still waiting to see who they're going to be playing, and it looks like it's going to be the Thunder and the Spurs are still at it. They have a game today, I believe, or tonight. And Pensman, go ahead, get started with you. What are your thoughts on the Pensman, on the Thunder and the San Antonio Spurs?
I think the Spurs and Thunder are the finals right now. What I don't think the finals are going to be as good as this series. The series has gone back and forth. It's like two heavyweight titles going at it. So this is the 12th round right now. So we'll see what happens. The finals start Wednesday. This is Game 7 tonight, and then Stanley Cup Finals just concluded, so they start on Tuesday night. So we'll end with that. So I'm hoping the Knicks bring the title back to New York. So we'll see what happens when they conclude the finals. But they have to go through Game 7 tonight. I could care less who wins. The last time the Knicks were in, they lost. So we'll see what they can pull it out this time.
All right. Thank you, Isaiah, for tuning in this morning. Appreciate it. And everyone else that's tuned in here. We're here every Saturday morning live at 10 a.m. on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, X, and the Kick platforms. We're also simulcasted on Pensman Sports, and we're also simulcasted on Brian Pettit's Sports Network as well. In fact, I want to talk a little bit about some of the guys here that are here with us. Oh, there's Leo Haggerty. Hey, Leo, how are you? Leo Haggerty from Amped Up Sports. Leo, how are you this morning? Tell everybody how they can get a hold of you and what's going on.
Guys?
I'm doing good, Leo.
We're doing good.
I'm
doing good. All right, we got somebody here. That's good. All right, Leo. We're talking about the NBA playoffs right now. We got the Spurs and the Oklahoma City Thunder, and the Knicks are still awaiting who they're going to play. Who do you think is going to win this battle tonight?
You know what? Game 7s are special to begin with, but this one is getting personal. It's between SGA and Wemby, the 2026 MVP and the guy who everybody thought should have been the MVP. I truly believe this is not going to be a blowout. It's going to be close. And the last 3 or 4 minutes, I think SGA and Wemby are going to touch the ball every time down the court. And it may go overtime, wouldn't be surprised. And I picked San Antonio to win in the beginning, so I'm going to stick with the Spurs.
Yeah, I like the fact that the Spurs have a young team, and the Thunder, they're an experienced team, but the Spurs look to me like a younger team. And you know what? When you're a young team like this and you're hungry, sometimes that can help your case. Brian, go ahead. Your thoughts on the NBA playoffs. Oh, hang on.
You know what else doesn't hurt?
What's that?
When you got four Salesian nuns praying for you in the stands with Spurs jerseys on. That can't hurt.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there you go. All right, Brian, go ahead. Your thoughts on the NBA playoffs. Go ahead.
My thing is, I want to see what both of these teams has. OKC has been known. They were playing with them last week. I mean, the other day, and I just don't sometimes they've been in close games every series since last year. So it's going to be remarkable what they're going to find out. We're going to find out, like in the fourth quarter, who's got the momentum, I mean, this is a lot. OKC has a big crowd, and they can actually get real. I mean, they're real loud. So we're going to see how the noise can affect San Antonio Spurs.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right, guys, let's get into the NHL playoffs. We'll start with you, Pensman, because you're a little more involved in the NHL than we are. But my Hurricanes are in it, which is great. They're my other team other than the Pittsburgh Penguins. And so the Carolina Hurricanes versus the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Pensman, go ahead.
Anderson put up 28 saves last night. Anderson's been on fire all playoffs. And what Hurricanes are doing is remarkable. I didn't expect the Hurricanes to come in like this. So the Vegas Knights defeated the Colorado Avalanche. So the President's Trophy champions once again are not in the finals. So congratulations to the Vegas Knights. That series starts on Tuesday night. So we'll look forward to seeing who is the Stanley Cup champions of 2026. So it's been a good year. It's been a lot of ups and downs, but it all comes down to Vegas Knights and the Carolina Hurricanes on Tuesday night, game 1.
It won't be the first time, Pensman. I think you'll agree with me that we've had an NHL team who has fired a coach in mid-season or whatever, and then end up going to the Stanley Cup. Penguins had that situation and ended up in the Stanley Cup. So now with John Terratola down there at with the Vegas Knights, looks like they're back in the thick of things in the Stanley Cup, and it's going to be an interesting Stanley Cup. Brian, go ahead. Your thoughts on the NHL playoff or the Stanley Cup? Go ahead.
I'm still going to pick who I think Carolina is going to come out and play.
Yeah, so do I.
Tonight. I mean, well, they've played. I think they'll play, and I think they can actually win the whole entire thing. I've been saying, since the start of the playoffs that they're going to actually probably win, and I think it'll go to Game 6. I think we're going to see a tough match between the two teams, but I think we'll get to Game 6, and it'll be it. I think it'll be, 4-2. So it'd be 4-2, I think.
All right. Okay. Leo, go ahead. Your thoughts on the NHL playoffs or the
what, guys? I'm going to go back to my post right before it started, and I picked, no lie, Carolina and Vegas to be in the finals. So I figured, hey, let me see if I'm the only guy. Well, there was one other guy that did that. ESPN host John Buccigross. He picked the same thing. But I'll tell you what, these two teams are unique in the sense that when you play Carolina, it's like a full court press. All game. They are going to forecheck everywhere all the time. And when you talk about the greatest home advantage, Vegas. I mean, you're in Sin City. You're trying to keep these guys in a hotel? Yeah, that ain't happening. So, yeah, this is going to be a real interesting series, and Tortorella's been there, done that. The fact that they hired him, 5 games before the end of the season, and he's pulled this thing together. And Connor Hart is playing out his he's standing on his head. It's amazing. And it's all going to come down to the goalie. Is it Hart or Anderson who plays well? I don't see this being a sweep. I'm thinking Vegas in 6.
All right. Okay. Now we're going to move on to I have a breaking news here from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Adam Schefter is reporting, and I got this last night, that the Pittsburgh Steelers have fired special teams coach Darius Swinton for violation of team policy. They have not said what the violation is, but it's violation of team policy. What that is, I have no idea. It could be a variety of things, but so Darius Swinton fired, our special teams coach. No new coach has been announced yet by Mike McCarthy and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I find that assistant coaches getting fired for violation of team policy, whether it was drinking or whatever. This goes back to Joey Porter, senior, when he got in trouble on the south side of Pittsburgh one night and decided to assault a security guard at a bar, and he thought he wasn't going to get fired because he was friends with Mike Tomlin. And then when Art Rooney II did that little tap on the door and told Mike Tomlin to fire him, that's exactly what happened. All right, let's start with you, Leo. Assistant coaches getting in trouble like this. What are your thoughts on this deal here?
You got to have a bar set, and you got to have parameters. And if you step over the line, you got to know what the consequences are. And we don't know what he did, but it had to be something that would warrant losing your job. And I really don't want to know what he did. I think this is good enough right now. Boom.
Yeah, okay. Exactly.
Just leave it at that. Yeah. He's been dismissed. End of story.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And we're going to get into baseball talk here in a few minutes, a few things we can talk about involving baseball. But go ahead, Brian, your thoughts on this assistant coach getting fired. And I know San Fran has done the same thing at times. What are your thoughts on this whole deal with these assistant coaches and doing this? Go ahead.
Well, my whole thing is that, we talk about all the time about players, about coaches doing do, and where so it is what it is. I mean, if you need to be fired, you need to be fired because everybody goes through it,
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right, guys. Pensman, go ahead.
This is the first time that I've known that the Steelers fired somebody because of this, but I don't know what he did. But you guys got a contract in front of you. You know what the policy is. You gotta read that thing through top to bottom. So I feel bad that was the coach, but hopefully he learns his lesson and see what happens in the future. Hopefully we get a good special teams coach.
Yeah, so
Danny Smith, come back.
Danny Smith, yeah, there you go.
Hey,
I think he's with the Commanders or the Ravens? Go ahead, Brian. Go ahead, Brian.
I was going to tell you a long time ago that I had. Hey, you there?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay. No, I was going to tell you a long time ago. I had a coworker that actually had a DUI, and they actually fired him on the spot. Like, he had a DUI, and they didn't know about it until he actually had to turn his license in, and he got convicted of it. But it's been a long time ago, so it is what it is. You can't do these at certain jobs.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. Especially if you're an assistant coach or a coach of some kind. Look at the Columbus Aviators. Their head coach got in trouble with a DUI or driving while intoxicated. Todd Haley had to take the team over, in the UFL. And, you just can't do that kind of stuff. You're a coach. You're supposed to set the example. You're not supposed to look at Mike Vrabel and some of these other guys that just continually, do these dumb things. And I always say, I call it stupid never takes a vacation. And, when you do these kind of things that involve, losing your job, getting fired, getting put in the limelight through social media. And that's the last thing that you really need to do is to get in trouble on social media. All right, let's get started with baseball.
The worst thing is, guys, we're not talking about people who are trying to scratch up money for a Lyft or an Uber.
Right.
They should have a driver every time. We talked about this. If you're a celebrity, a professional athlete, an actor, an actress, there's no way you go out without a driver because there's so many things that can go wrong. And a lot of them you don't want to deal with.
Well, I'll tell you a little story here real quick. When Dave Wannstedt coached Pitt, he used to let his kids just wander off and do whatever they felt like it. At one point, Pitt was rated #1 in college football for the most problem child students, getting in trouble with the law, domestics, drunk and disorderly, all kinds of crazy stuff that was going on. So I made a suggestion to the university because I have some friends there. And I said, why don't you have a chauffeur pick these kids up in a van, take them to the south to where they got to go, pick them back up and make sure, or have, what they call chauffeurs or whatever, go walk around with them and make sure they're staying out of trouble. because it seemed like when Dave Wannstedt was the coach at Pitt, not that he didn't do a good job, it was just a concept that his players, and I found out from some sources that he treated his players like pro players. And, you can't do that in college. But, that happened, and I suggested to have a chauffeur take these kids around, go with them, make sure they stay out of trouble, and then get them back in the van and get them back to the university. And I got to give credit to Duquesne University in Pittsburgh. They went ahead and decided to put all their athletes, whether basketball, football, or whatever, off campus and have them staying in another building off campus so that they're not roaming around campus getting in trouble and causing mischief. So, I mean, and that's that. I got to compliment them for doing that. And, Duquesne's very, very thorough as to how they handle their athletes. And I think it's a good idea. But anyway, let's get into baseball here. So we'll start with you, Leo. Tampa Bay Rays, what's going on with them?
Well, they were on a little bit of a losing streak. They lost 4 in a row, but they won last night over the Angels. And they are playing extremely well. And the bottom line is they got pitching. They are holding teams to 2 or less runs, 3 or less runs. You're going to win a lot of games that way. They're in first place. I think they're 2 games ahead of the Yankees. But I'll tell you what, the fact that they're 34-19 right now, that's phenomenal. Amazing.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right, go ahead, Brian, Chicago Cubs.
It's been
Yeah.
dismal week for the last, 3 weeks?
Every week.
Good
I love.
God. When a win felt good. It's like, here we go again. Same old Cubs. Disappointing every week in and week out. You get on this good streak. You're at the winning division, and then all of a sudden you just tank. I think it's got to be more of a pitching than the bats. You got to swing the bats a little bit more too. So at least they're on a 2-win win streak. Now I want to see them go on a 15 win streak right here. Be the hot team. So, but we'll see. It's
Brian,
still
it's
long.
amazing how you can go from last to first to last and still have a winning record. That whole division is amazing.
The whole division's a mess. Yes, exactly. Because the Pirates
Yeah,
are
it is.
2 games above 500, and they're in last place at times. It's just flip-flopping
I
and
can't
up and
believe
down.
that.
Leo. I agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a fluctuation of who's gonna a series and everything is that division is gonna be crazy. I can say that right now. It's gonna be crazy. You don't know who's gonna win it yet.
Yeah, don't forget about Milwaukee. They are getting rid of players, but they're still hanging in there. Milwaukee has really done a really good job of staying involved, even though they've gotten rid of some key players. Pensman, go ahead. New York Yankees, the Bronx Bombers. Go ahead.
Well, Leo's having fun having the lead, but what Leo said about the Tampa Bay Rays is absolutely true. They're leading, they've been winning also, but the Yankees are on a 5-game winning streak. Hopefully, they catch up to the Tampa Bay. They just need Tampa to lose a couple of games, and then they're back in the mix of things. But we'll see what happens. But we can't catch Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay loses, then we lose, and then they win, and then we win. It's like, come on. But it is what it is. It's a long season. We're heading around June. The first half is coming down to a close, so we'll see what happens with them. Garrett Cole's back and get a couple injuries, but back. I watched Lane said Stan's coming back. He's eligible, so we'll see if he's back.
All righty. Now, Pittsburgh Pirates. Jared Jones is back. He had a rough start last night. His first start since 2024. He had Tommy John surgery. Now, all of a sudden, they want to put him in the bullpen now because the bullpen needs some help. And Jared Jones, it was an okay kind of start last night. Now there's talk all over the city about Pirates fans now. They want to immediately throw him into the bullpen. Look, give this kid a chance to come back. He has been out since 2024. He had Tommy John surgery. All right. This guy needs an opportunity, but the Pirates need some help in the bullpen. They have blown games against the Cubs, and no offense, Brian, but the Cubs are one of the worst teams in baseball right now. And they had a 10-game losing streak, and they lost 2 games to the Cubs because the bullpen gave up too many runs. And, the Pirates got to fix this bullpen, or else they're going to have major problems moving on forward to the rest of the year. So, I mean, and that's an interesting scenario there. Real quick, we didn't get a chance to talk about it, but it happened this week. Evgeny Malkin has received a contract extension for 1 year, $5 million. We'll start with you, Leo. Go ahead. What are your thoughts on Evgeny Malkin getting 1 year with the Penguins?
That's more of a locker room thing, I think, than anything else. Let's keep this guy in there. He's a good teammate. He's a guy that can, galvanize the locker room. And you know what? You put him on the ice with Crosby, that's a pretty good duo. So,
yes.
Let's keep that up.
All right. Pensman, go ahead.
That's more of Sidney Crosby. Sidney Crosby wanted Malkin back and play 1 more year, but we'll see if it's 2 more years, but we'll see what happens. But I think it's all because of Crosby. Crosby wanted to Malkin and Letang back at least 1 more year, but we'll see what happens with Letang. It's still in the off season. The draft's coming up the 22nd of June, so we'll see what happens with that.
Yes.
So I want to thank Sidney Crosby for getting Malkin back. If Malkin playing at a high level, so that's my take on that.
All right. Also, Brian, go ahead. Your thoughts of getting Malkin coming back for 1 more season for the Penguins?
I think it's actually a good thing for the Penguins. With their struggles, they almost did it this year, but they gotta do something. I don't know what they have to do to increase they make a run for the Stanley Cup, but I think they need a little bit more offense and get a younger guy.
Well, they need to get younger and faster, Brian. That's been their
by
problem
Tampa
now
Bay
for a while.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Get faster and go.
Exactly. All right, guys, we're going to do
And have
something.
to get by Tampa Bay Lightning first.
Oh yeah, we're going to do something interesting today here. I have something that we can look at here today, and it's called the NFL. CBS Sports has come up with the most interceptions in a single season for the last 25 years by either retired quarterbacks or current quarterbacks. All right. So let's get started here. Now, you have 4 quarterbacks at number 7 because they only did a top 7. You have A, B, C, and D. Guess who's number D in at number 7? Anybody want to take a guess? We'll start with you, Leo. Go ahead.
Probably Aaron Rodgers because he's played 20 years.
No, Ben Roethlisberger. So there you go with that one. Brian, who do you guess would be at number C?
I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna say this one. Brock Purdy.
No, Peyton Manning.
Jeez.
Peyton Manning is C, 7C. All right. Now,
Wow.
7B. Who's at 7B? Go ahead. Try it, Pensman. Go ahead. Who's at 7B?
I want to say Prescott.
Nope. Ryan Fitzpatrick. Now, 23 interceptions.
Not Prescott?
No. Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Okay.
All right. Now, Roethlisberger, Eli Manning, and Fitzpatrick, and then the A one in for number 7 is Dante Culpepper. At number 20, all 4 of these guys had 23 interceptions within a season. Culpepper had his in 2012, Fitzpatrick 2011, Eli Manning 2001, and Ben Roethlisberger had 23 interceptions in one season in 2006. Believe it or not, even though that was a bad season for the Steelers, that was the last year Bill Cowher was the head coach. He went 8-8 that year. All right, number 6, guys, go ahead. Who do you think is at number 6? I'll give you a hint. He played for the Kansas City Chiefs, and he got banged up a lot and was injury prone, and is now a current announcer. Leo, go ahead.
Trent Green.
Yes, very good. Leo got that
Good
one.
job.
Trent Green, yes. All right, Trent Green had 24 interceptions. He's number 6 here on this list in 2001. Okay,
Ralph,
next.
just make sure you come to me when you get to 1, because I think I know who it is.
There you go. All right. Yeah, you might know because he's a former Tampa Bay Buccaneer.
Oh, absolutely.
You might know who he is. He's
Leo
a former
knows
Tampa.
exactly.
Oh yeah, if he's a former Tampa Bay Bucks, you know Leo knows. So all right, Brian, go ahead. Number 5. Who do you think is number
Number
5? Go ahead. Yeah,
How many
I'll give you
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'll give you a hint. I just mentioned his brother's name
Oh, jeez.
at number 5.
no
I just
clue.
mentioned his brother's name. Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, number 5 at 25.
I
for the
believe
New York
Manning.
Giants.
Leah.
Yeah, he had 25 interceptions in
And this is
2010.
all time.
Yes. Well, no, this is in the last 25 seasons. These are most of these guys are. In fact, these guys are all retired. So, except one, I think. But we'll see. All right, next, number 4. Go ahead, Pensman. Who do you think is number 4? I'll give you a hint. He played for the Chicago Bears and he played for the Denver Broncos. Go ahead.
I think he got.
Trubisky.
Oh,
No, not at all. He's retired. He's no longer playing football.
Jake the Snake.
Yeah,
ahead, Leo.
no, it's Jay Cutler. Yeah, Jay Cutler.
Jake the Snake. Yeah.
Yep, at number 20, 26 interceptions.
Plumber.
Yeah. Plummer should be an honorable mention in that one. All right, 2009, he had 26 interceptions. Next is you're not going to believe this. One of the Mannings again. Which one do you think it is at number 3? 27 in 2013. Go ahead, Leo.
Eli again.
Yep, there you go. You got it. Eli again. All right, number 2. Who do you think is number 2? Brian, go ahead. Number 29 interceptions. You're not going to believe us in 2005. Go ahead.
oh, geez. And we're talking about the last 25 years. Holy
Yes,
cow.
retired quarterback. I'll give you a hint. He played for Green Bay and he played for the Jets and he played for Minnesota or Atlanta. I'm sorry, Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta, Green Bay, and the
Brett
Jets.
Favre.
There you
Brett
go.
Favre?
Pensman said
Brent, I was
yes.
thinking Brent.
Yeah, Brett Favre. He had 29 interceptions there
Yeah.
in the year 2005.
I wonder what his total. I mean, if he had 29 interceptions, I wonder what his touchdown ratio with that was.
Yeah, that's a good question there on that one. Yeah.
The bad victim.
Yeah, exactly. All right, number 1. Number 1. Go ahead, Leo.
Jameis Winston.
Oh, I had a feeling you knew who it was. I had a
I have a
feeling you knew
great
who it was.
story about that.
Go ahead.
They're playing the Falcons in overtime. And I'm sitting next to a media member who I can't tell you who it is because it's too funny. And the Bucs had the ball, and he started to say, wouldn't it be funny if Jameis threw, and he does. He throws a pick 6. His
Yeah.
last pass was a pick 6. Now, he also had 35 touchdowns that year. So it was, a tit for tat. But I asked Bruce Arians, I said, Coach, is Jameis fixable? Silence for about 5 seconds.
Right.
He goes, we'll have to make that decision in the offseason. I turned, I said, oh, he's gone. He is so
He's
gone.
out of there. He's gone. Yeah. I think he was with the Giants and Cleveland and some other teams in the last few years,
Yeah, he went to the Saints and got hurt.
Yeah, he's with them for a little bit. Yeah.
In fact, he got hurt against the Bucs, which was crazy.
Yeah, exactly. He's injury prone, but when he plays, he's not a bad quarterback. When he
No.
plays,
No.
can't help the club if you're in the tub. I always say that. So,
No.
all right, guys, here we go. Hardest Major League Baseball stadiums to hit a home run in. Top 10. Guys, let's take a shot at this, and we're going to go at number 10. You guys, which one do you think is at number 10? Brian,
Now
we lost
we're
Brian.
talking about current, or we're talking about forever.
Hardest Major League Baseball stadiums to hit a home run. It doesn't say.
Okay.
All right.
Because I would say the Polo Grounds was probably the one because it was 500 feet to center field.
Okay. Well, number 10 here go ahead, is the Washington Nationals. Pensman, what do you think about this? Number 10 Washington Nationals.
Right.
Hardest one to hit. Go ahead.
It's a good stadium. Like, yeah,
Nationals
it's a good
Park.
stadium. It's hard to hit. It's hard to hit. It's lengthy.
Yeah, exactly.
Center field's like the deepest part of the field.
Well, they said 94 home runs were hit there. All right, which makes them in number 10. Number 9. You guys want to take a shot at number 9? The Chicago
Baltimore Memorial Stadium.
No, not Memorial Stadium. It's T-Mobile Park. I think that's the White Sox there, it looks like. Not number 93. 93 home runs, number 9. All right.
I think T-Mobile is Seattle.
Or Seattle, I mean. Yeah, I'm sorry. I saw an S there, but I wasn't sure if it was Seattle or the White Sox. So I have to actually put the screen up here. Yeah, there you go. That's right. That's Seattle. Okay. Number 8, you're not going to believe this, the Florida Marlins Stadium. It's now called what? Lone Depot Park, I believe. Lone Depot Park. 90. What's your thoughts on that, Leo? You're from Florida. Marlins. I'm sure you've covered some games at Marlins Stadium. What do you think about that?
Depends if the roof's closed or not.
Okay, yeah.
You're gonna see a lot of these that are dome stadiums because the ball doesn't travel real well there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, you know it. All right, next number 7, oldie but goodie, Pensman. Your competition with the Yankees, the Boston Red Sox, Fenway Park, 89. What's your thoughts on that one? They're at number 7.
Red Sox.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The Boston Red Sox. I knew you'd like that one.
I hate the Boston Red Sox. I hate the Boston Red Sox, but their stadium is nice though. Their right field line, you can hit a lot of home runs on that right field line, but anywhere else, good luck with that. With left field, it's got the monster, so a lot of doubles and stuff like that off the monster.
Okay, next, number 6, the Los Angeles Angels and Chase Field, 88 home runs. Leo, start with you. What's your thoughts on that one? You've been around these some of these ballparks.
Yeah, and you get out there to Anaheim, you got a lot of wind. Especially, I can tell you one that's not going to be, and that's Dodger Stadium, because they don't even have a 400-foot fence. The farthest spot in that park is 395, which is amazing.
Right, exactly. All right, next, a oldie but goodie here, Pensman. We'll start with you. Busch Stadium, St. Louis, 87 home runs. Go ahead.
Yeah, the Cardinal Stadium is hard to hit. It's big, and I think it's too long for the stadium.
Yeah, well, it says 400 foot at 87 here on this thing here. Next, another oldie but goodie. Leo can tell us. Kansas City Royals and Kauffman Stadium, 85, 410 feet. Go ahead, Leo.
Yeah, it's pretty much like almost 340 down each line. So, you don't get any of those short porches like you got in some places. But, yeah, that's that is a very expansive park, to say the least.
All right. Pensman, Progressive Field, and I'm trying to think of who this is here. It's got a C, but it's not the Rockies, I don't think.
No, it won't be the Rockies.
Isn't
that ball flies out of there.
Who's that, Pensman? Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
trying to think of who it is. It's marked a C here, but
I
I
thought it
can't
was the
remember
Tiger
the emblem.
Stadium, the Progressive.
No, it's got a C here, but I can't think of who it could be at
The
this point.
Guardians?
Yeah, it could be the Guardians.
Cleveland
Yeah, there
Guardians?
we go. It's a G. That's a G instead of a C. I didn't look at that right. I'm sorry. My eyes are giving me a little bit of a problem this morning. Progressive Field. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
All right. Okay,
No, you're
Pensman. Next. Okay, good, Pensman. What are your thoughts on this? I mean, the Yankees play the Guardians quite a lot. Go ahead.
I like the old Guardians Stadium better. Just a lot better.
Oh,
I just
Jacobs
think that
Field.
they
Yeah.
stand, but I'm not surprised. Yeah. I'm not surprised with that.
All right. Next, San Francisco. Their ballpark. Oracle Park. Leo, go ahead. 415 feet, 82 home runs hit. At number 2.
I'll tell you what, that I think some drunk laid it out, because if you look at it, the walls are, it looks like Fenway Park.
I like
you know,
that, some
walls
drunk.
coming in, walls coming
Yeah.
out. And I'll tell you what, I think that right center field alley is like 390. So, you know, there are no cheapies out there. That's for sure.
Yeah, it says 415 feet here on this one, Leo. So, yeah. All right, guys, ready? Number 1. Here we go. You guys ready for this? Here's number 1.
I would
Pensman.
think the Detroit Tigers.
No, Pensman, go ahead. I'm going to let you start this one because I think you have a pretty good idea who it could be. Go ahead.
The New York Mets, City Field.
Nope. I'll give you guys a hint. Okay. They're planning on putting windows in the bathroom, in the bathrooms. And the reason they're going to put windows in the bathrooms is so you could pee and see. So come on, guys, who is it?
That's gotta be the Pirates.
Pirates Stadium.
Yeah, Pirates, PNC
Pirates
Park.
Stadium.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And there's Brian. He's back.
You're killing me.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right. It's at number 1. Pirates, PNC Park, 76 home runs is what it says here. Hardest stadium to hit a home run. This is from ES Sports. Essential Sports Media is who had this top 10. All right.
Yeah.
So there you go. All right, guys.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah,
Good
so do
list.
I thought that was a pretty good list too, you know. So, all right, guys. Brian, it's good to have you back. We were going over top 10 stadiums to hit hardest to hit a home run. Wrigley Field was not included in that, but they had it started off with the Nationals, and then we did the Seattle Mariners Park, and then PNC Park in Pittsburgh is number 1 at 76.
What was
So,
the Colorado? Where's the Colorado one at? Or did they even list Colorado?
It's not even in here. Colorado's isn't here, but that's not the hardest one to hit because that what you call it up there? What do they call that? That altitude knocks those balls the way the home run. You can hit a home run easy there.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
Yeah, of course.
I kind of knew that Washington would be up there.
Yeah,
Washington.
The Colorado Air.
Yeah, Colorado is not. Air's not. Yeah, it's not going to help you with that one. All right, Major League Baseball playoff wins in the past 10 years. All right, let's go into this real quick and then we'll wrap it up. Okay. All right, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Okay, here we go. 0. All right, 4 teams have not had a playoff win in 10 years. 4 teams. Leo, start with you. Who do you think they are?
Pirates.
The Athletics.
Okay, no, they don't have the Athletics listed here, but there's 4 teams. The Athletics are listed, but they have 5 playoff wins in 10 years. The Athletics. Okay. The Pirates, yes.
Seattle.
The Rockies. No. The Rockies.
No, the Reds. It's the Reds, the Pirates, the Los Angeles Angels,
Chicago White Sox.
No, the Baltimore Orioles. No wins in Major League Baseball playoff. No playoff wins in the past 10 years. Okay. All right. So 5 wins. Who do you think
Wow.
has 5 wins in the last 10 years in the playoffs? At least one win. 5 teams. Or I'm sorry, 5 wins. Go ahead, Brian. Start with you.
In the last 5 years,
No. Past 10 years. Who
Past
has
10
5
years.
wins? Right. There's let me see, 7 teams or 8 teams.
the Met, no. I'm going to say Chicago White Sox. We got
Yes,
to, or something.
Yes. The White Sox have 5 wins. Yes, go ahead. Okay, that was a good one there, Brian. Go ahead, Leo. Go ahead. What do you think? There's 8 teams, and Brian just mentioned one.
We're talking about 1 win or 5 wins, Ralph?
5 wins in the last 10 years.
The
There's 8
Diamondbacks?
teams. Yes, the Diamondbacks are in here. Yes, they are. All right. Go ahead, Pensman. Who do you think? Go ahead.
Jeez.
I have to say
At least one
the
team.
Guardians.
Wait a minute. Let me look here. Yes, the Guardians. Yes, they're on this list. Okay, so we have Colorado. We have Arizona. We have Seattle. I'm sorry, Seattle. Or no, Arizona. No, Colorado, the Marlins, the White Sox, the Royals, the A's, the Texas Rangers, San Francisco Giants, and the St. Louis Cardinals. Okay. All right. Now, who has won 8 games? And there's only 3 teams that won 8 games in the last 10 years, playoff games. Leo, go ahead.
Wow. That's a tough one. The Mets, maybe?
Yes, the Mets. Yes, exactly. Pensman, go ahead. Go ahead, Pensman. Who do you think?
Seattle.
Yes. Wow, you guys are great. All right, one more team, Brian. Go ahead. Who do you think?
I'm going to say more than 10 wins. I'm going to say the Dodgers.
No, not more than 10. 8
Oh,
wins.
excuse me. 8 wins. Oh, wins.
Right.
Well, Dodgers won more. Oh, can I say the Atlanta Braves?
Yeah.
No,
way more.
the final
Gee.
one is the Detroit Tigers. Number 8 has won 8 games in the last 10 years.
I didn't think about them.
All right, 4 teams have won 10 plus.
Okay.
All right, you guys ready? All right, here we go. All right, I'll start with you, Leo, and I'll give you a hint. It's in the same city as Green Bay, or near Green Bay.
The Brewers.
Yes, absolutely. There you go. Next, go ahead, Pensman. 4 teams, and Leo just
Yankees.
mentioned one. No, San Diego Padres are one of them. All right.
The Yankees are.
The Yankees are way at the top.
That's more than 4.
No, well, 10. We're talking 10 games.
Oh, at the top.
Yeah.
The
10,
top.
Yeah, 10 games that have been won in the last 10 years. All right, go ahead, Brian.
I said the Dodgers.
I was about to say the Dodgers, but man.
No, Arizona. They have Arizona on this list too, and then they have Arizona.
Wow.
And the Texas Rangers also on this list. So
That's surprising. That's really
they're on
surprising.
both lists. Yeah, so am I. All right, number 15. 15 wins in the last 10 years. All right, and I'll give you a hint. Two guys here have 2 teams, and they're on there. Leo, start with you. Go ahead.
The Astros?
No, but I'll give you a hint. It's your team down there, Tampa Bay Rays. They're on here.
Yeah.
5 teams. Tampa Bay Rays is one of them. Brian, who do you think is on
Yankees.
this list? No,
Yankees.
I said 2 guys on this panel.
The Cubs?
Yes, the Cubs plus 15. Yes, indeed. Yes. All right.
That's surprising.
All right. Next, Pensman, go ahead. You got 3 teams left, and I'll give you a hint. 2 of them are in the American League, and one of them's your chief enemy for the
American
New York
League.
Yankees.
Yeah.
The Yankees' chief enemy.
Blue Jays.
No. Yes. Very good. Thank you. And also, guess who else is on here? The Boston
Toronto
Red
Blue
Sox
Jays.
and the Red Sox too. So there you go. Yeah. All right, one more is a National League team, and it was number 10 on that last list for stadiums. The Washington Nationals is is on that list for plus 15. Now we're up to plus 20. Okay, plus 20 in the last 10 years. 5 teams. All right, Leo, you mentioned one of the teams earlier. Go ahead.
The Astros.
Yes, very good. All right, now I'm going to give you another hint. Brian, you just mentioned one of the teams a few minutes ago. Go ahead.
The Yankees?
No, well, yes, the Yankees. I was going to say that for Pensman. The Yankees are on that one. Atlanta is on this one.
Oh, okay. Atlanta, okay.
Yeah, Atlanta. And then the Guardians. And then Pensman, I'll give you a hint for the last one. It happens to be a team in Pennsylvania, not far from where you live.
Go east.
I have a radio show on there on Wednesdays.
Not the Pirates.
No, I have a radio show there on Wednesdays.
Oh, the Phillies.
Yes, there you go. All right,
It's the
bingo.
Phillies.
Hey,
Okay.
Ralph.
Yes,
Ralph, can I come up? I want to get y'all's opinion on this one. And it was brought
Go
to my
ahead.
attention yesterday from my uncle and everything. I want to know what your opinion, and I know that it's going to come back, and I just want to give y'all's thought about this one. Let's talk about a little bit about Kyle Busch's little accident about it. And I want to see what y'all's opinion on this, because I got a good conversation about it with my uncle yesterday. Kyle Busch's accident was a tragedy. But
It was.
considering all the things that now is coming out about his all-time, but don't you think all 4 of us can agree that he could have gone to the hospital the day before after the race instead of getting back in the car? Because like my uncle said, G-forces take a lot out of you, and it could have taken, and he has it also. He had it once also, and he recovered from it because he was sick with pneumonia and everything like that. But wouldn't you want to go to the hospital first instead of driving a NASCAR that week or 2 weeks prior? I mean, to his death last week. I just want to get y'all's thought on that one real quick.
All right, we'll start with Leo. Go ahead.
What am I talking about?
Kyle
No,
Busch.
Kyle
I
Busch's
missed that,
accident.
Ralph, come again?
Okay, I'll say it again.
Kyle Busch's
Stop.
accident, Leo.
Yeah.
Should he have gone to the hospital before the last race he was in, or
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's with all the doctors they have around that with NASCAR. I mean, that's just. And what I'm hearing is he died of sepsis, correct?
Yes, exactly, and
Different.
pneumonia too. Yeah,
Yeah, he had an infection. Yeah,
Right.
and that sepsis is
On
brutal.
top,
Man,
on
you
top
get
of
that.
pneumonia.
You got to take care of it right away. So, yeah, that was. It couldn't have hurt. That's for sure.
oh yeah. All right, Pensman, go ahead. Your thoughts? You think Kyle Busch should have done something before, or what? Or what do you think?
He should have went to the hospital, but there is bullheaded people out there that are stubborn. So that's what I think.
Well, I'll tell you this much: when I'm sick, I go to the
There's a
hospital.
lot of stubborn
play
people
around.
out there. So,
But there are. You're right.
Yeah,
you are correct. There are a lot of people that. Right. Exactly. That won't.
Yeah.
That will not go to hospitals, regardless. I mean, I know hospitals are scary. I get people don't want to go there, for some purpose, maybe because you don't have enough medical insurance or something like that, whatever. I go whenever I have a problem, a major problem, I go and I don't resist because I know that I'm going to get taken care of, and I'd rather go quickly because I got to tell you a little story. In November, I had an issue with a wound on my leg, and it wasn't my fault. It was hospital negligence, and I almost lost my leg. And if I didn't go to the hospital that night, I would have lost my leg. Okay. And I got to tell you, my wife says, how about we go to the hospital? I said, okay, because she knew I was in a lot of pain and I had a lot of issues with this wound. And due to hospital negligence, I almost lost my leg. And if I didn't go that night, the doctor said I would have lost it. So, you got to be careful when you're sick. You got to go to a hospital. You got to take care of yourself, and you can't let stuff like that linger. My grandfather died because he had an infection after he fell off a ladder. He had an infection in a sore that he accumulated, and he died of an infection in his blood. So you just got to watch with that stuff. You got to be very careful, as far as that goes. And Kyle Busch, I think, could have been a little more careful, what he was doing. I'm not saying anything against the guy, for the fact that he was a great race car driver who, was world renowned amongst his peers and everything. And, it was a tragedy for NASCAR and car racing as a whole. Pensman, what's this comment here? Is there anything I can put up or no?
I just said I gotta leave soon, so I gotta get going.
Okay. All right, that's fine.
I just sent you a private chat saying I gotta go.
Okay, well, we'll go ahead with your closing thoughts and tell everybody how they can get a hold of you because we're going to wrap it up anyway. Go ahead.
You can find me on Pensman Sports on YouTube. You can get me on Twitch Sports, and then you can get me email at sports@gmail.com.
Okay, thank you, Pensman. Have yourself a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, and your weekend. All right, Brian Pettit, go ahead. Tell everybody how they can get a hold of you. Final thoughts. Go ahead before we close.
Yeah, I'm going to actually do the NASCAR race tomorrow from Nashville. I'm going to go do the live stream. It'll be the live stream reaction to the Nashville race tomorrow, starting at 7:00. And you can find me on all social medias at Sports Break Media.
All right, don't forget to tune into that. Leo, go ahead. Closing thoughts and how they can get a hold of you. Go ahead.
Well, just go to Amped Up Sports on Instagram or Facebook. I'll be putting up my Who's Hot teams. And I'll tell you what, one thing, if anybody saw the tennis match with the Brazilian high schooler with Djokovic, I mean, this guy's serving at 130 plus miles an hour. And Djokovic just standing there, it's like boom, 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 boom. I mean, like, okay, this kid's throwing over there BBs. And it's crazy. He's out and Sinner's out. So the French Open's going to be won by somebody nobody knows. But the Rays are in town to this weekend with the Angels. Then the Tigers come to town. And that's about it. Bucks OTAs this weekend and next weekend.
All right. Okay, guys, thank you for being part of the program today. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, X, and also on the Kick Network. I'm also on Rumble. I'm also on Getter and Blue Sky. You can catch me and you can catch my Ralph reports starting next Saturday. You ready for this? And Leo, I think you're going to enjoy this. We're gonna rebrand this show as the Saturday Sports Blast. Here it is. Saturday Sports Blast will start next week, and that's going to be the branding of our new show name for starting next week. And also starting this week coming up, I will be personally doing post Raw and post SmackDown reports, and you're going to see more Ralph reports out there and whatnot. And also don't forget to tune into my radio shows both on 620 KHB and on 1250 The Answer in Pittsburgh and Philadelphia, 860 AM WWDB on Wednesdays, 3 to 4 p.m. And then also don't forget about the this weekend. In fact, coming up next, 2 to 3 p.m. this afternoon, here we are here, the Sports Corner radio show with me, Ralph Williams, Smoking Jim Frazier, Claudia Rosano, Luther Dupree, 1250 AM The Answer, 92.5 on the FM dial. Our guest is Jimmy Birchfield, who is a former boxing promoter and someone who worked with professional athletes. Jimmy Birchfield will join us. He has some great stories to tell. That's coming up this afternoon, 2 to 3 p.m. on 1250 AM The Answer. Don't forget to join me tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., the Ralph Williams Show with Tony Moreno. And that's also on 1250 AM The Answer. Until next Saturday, when we rebrand under the new name, the Saturday Sports Blast. For Pensman Sports, Brian Pettit and Leo Haggerty, have yourself a great one. And please, by all means, be safe. Thank you.
Have a good weekend, guys.